Hello Nottinghamshire Madness fans. Well, we're 1 week on into ownership of the Brompton A Line. Lovely bike, all going well, all as expected. You'll see some mods I've made to make it more personal to me. Namely 15 tooth sprocket on the back, because I live in a hilly area. If you fit a 15 tooth sprocket, it does change your gearing somewhat. We also need to fit a new chain 1 link longer. The rear lights, I think you've seen that before. The actual kickstand, absolutely brilliant little addition to the Brompton. And of course a click fix handlebar mount, which is compatible with the alt-leave classic handlebar bag. Lovely idea. As you can see, the bike's really splendid, brilliant white in the sun. What more could you ask? Today I'm on Durey's Viaduct in Mansfield. I've come here because there is a tenuous connection with the Brompton. The viaduct was built in the 1880s by the then Midland Railway Company, the same decade as the all-steel bicycle was patented in England, and not the all-steel bicycle, the safety cycle. And obviously the tenuous link is development of the safety cycle has resulted in today's Brompton. So I thought it was quite apt. 2 little bits of engineering history, heritage. One used as a cycle track now, and the other one from the same decade is a cycle using the very same cycle track. So that's my little tenuous connection between the 1880s and the Brompton. Let's hop on for a pedal, and I'll we'll get to the bottom of the viaduct and have a look from the other side. One reason I fit the 15 tooth chainring is because I tend to use first gear to set off on the standard Brompton on the 3-speed, and I think any bicycle that needs you to use first gear to set off is too highly geared. I do live on the highest part of, well, the county, I guess, really, so I have to have low gears. Hardly ever use third gear, so therefore obviously top speed's not an issue, but low gear is essential for my riding. Right, let's take you back to the track. So this is the old Midland Railway that heads into Mansfield. Now a nature reserve and multi-user trail, part of the, or links up with the Timberland Trail, and therefore links up with National Cycle Network Route 6. Beautiful little walkway, cycleway. I don't know how I'm going to negotiate the downhill bit. Probably have to make do with a view of my front wheel. So I won't cut it out. It's quite a steep downhill I've got to go down. But at the back of the ABC or Odeon now is cinema in Mansfield. We'll just stop here because there's a little bit of something to look at here. Ooh. You probably can't see that. That is a sign in memory to the railway. Let's hop off the bike and do the job properly, shall we? Just pop it on its stand. Bear with me, I don't know what you're looking at. So here we have Today's uses: bicycle, lady with a child in a pushchair, hand, walkers, nice bit of artwork. As with everything else in English society, it's not British because it's different in Northern Ireland. They've done this, they've had the money and done the usual. Beautiful sign here, and then left no money to keep it something like, well, we're used to that in this country, aren't we? Shameful really that they do all this and then pop off to the champagne reception and all whatever they do afterwards when it's opened, and then clear off and go and do another project somewhere, another project that's going to get left to its own devices and sink or swim. Most seem to be gradually sinking. Right, this is me. It's actually looked after by Mourne Conservation Group. I guess they've been out of action like everyone else has with COVID. No, they have done good work down here. This is mid steepy downhill bit, and we'll pop down to look at the dam. I think you can see the dam from here actually. Unfortunately, it's one of these areas that's become a ghetto for people that seem to live on the fringes of our society, which puts off a lot of families coming down here to enjoy the wildlife. You see kingfishers along here, and obviously ducks and swans, geese, coots, all sorts of waterfowl. But it is a bit of rock formation here, look where it's cut out. This part of the Field Mill, it's called Field Mill Dam, was a water mill that actually traversed the dam at the bottom, and that's now taken up with the dry cleaning business company there. That's an Indian restaurant. And then for the football fans amongst you, there's the football stadium, Mansfield Town Stags. Let's go a bit further. Oh, we've got a shopping trolley. Life without a shopping trolley, they're only £1. I'm going to turn around here because there's people coming the other way, and I'll get in their way, and don't like feeding people. Sorry, feeding people, filming people. That's where the brain is today. Right, I've just spotted some pumpkins through there, left from Halloween. How cool is that? Hopefully put there for the wildlife to enjoy. Swan, arsehole upwards, I guess. Little pumpkin here left for the wildlife. So yeah, Brompton A Line, going great. Done the modifications, changed the gearing. That's really made it more user friendly for me, especially going home from here because it's uphill all the way, quite steep in places. All the plans I've got for the A Line, don't really know yet. Probably one of those little racks on the back to make it a bit more stable. Anybody who's looking at Bromptons, let's just drop down a gear. Anybody who's looking at Bromptons, it's worth considering this, because in the raw form, without the mud guards and and everything else to have. They're very light. I've just carried it down a flight of stairs and it's notably lighter than the other Bromptons we've got. And I guess that's probably just in the absence of mud guards, really. But everything you bolt on does have a price for weight. Just paddle up here. Again, we're down on the Durey Dam. That was named after a guy called Durey that had the flour mill here. Obviously long since gone. Oak tree losing its leaves. Oh, nicely coloured though. One there burnt out. That one's half burnt out. As I say, it's a lovely walk or cycle. Cuts through to Kingsmill Reservoir along the River Mourne. Here we are back at Durey Viaduct. 10 arches, I think. Get the other side. Quite an impressive structure. It is listed as a building of interest. Oh, a building of significant interest. I'll just stop here and do a pan of the bridge. Right. Graffiti. Slew. Oh well. Lovely arches, stone faced brick arches. 1880, 1885 probably. Safety cycle 1880. That's where the safety cycle ended up, as a lovely English made cycling conveyance, transport conveyance. And same decade, defunct, surplus to requirements transport infrastructure that is now used as a rather appropriate cycleway. So, to the Brompton fans, I'm sorry I've dragged you around the riverside at Mansfield and Quarry Lane when you're expecting to look at the Brompton. And Mansfield history fans, I'm sorry that you've had to endure the Brompton A Line. But for me, the history, the Industrial Revolution, let's face it, that's where the Brompton's roots lie. And the railway bridge. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.